up for a minute while I'm waiting on y'all. We're back. Hey, good morning, Miss Monica. Did I miss you? Happy Thursday. Okay, we back. We back, y'all. Sorry about that. We're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling. Yep, we're back. We're back. Y'all can see me, y'all can hear me, I'm good. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, how I love technology. Okay, good. Hey, good morning, Miss Patrice. We back. We back, baby. Okay, okay. All right, let me turn this. Let me turn this down since we're back now. I can't wait till we get a new air conditioner. That one is loud. Okay. My husband wanted to do, so my father-in-law's room, he had like a special air conditioner put in there, but it was expensive. So he wants to do that in here. But I was like, listen, we ain't gotta do that right now. We can just buy another unit. We just need something quieter because I think this one is gonna go out. Well, let me not say that. This one is operating at its full capacity. And I think that it's time for an upgrade. So all right, y'all. So let me get back to it. So, yeah. So after my last relationship, I thought we were gonna get married. That was the indication. That was the discussion, and all of those things. So after I got well, that was my assumption that we were gonna pursue that, and that is what he kept telling me as well, and um he had and I'm not making excuses for him, but he had a lot of things going on. When I was sick, his sister was sick, and she actually passed away from cancer. He took care of me. He was taking care of his elderly mom. It was just a lot. And I had told him, if you want to be free, I get it. Because, it's been a lot going on these last 2 years. He was like, oh, no, 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 no. But he really wanted to be free. And so when we broke up, it was a big blowout between us, and it was just a lot on both of our sides. And he was doing like petty things to hurt me, and I was doing a couple of little petty things, and it was just ugly. It was an ugly breakup. And I was just like, man, I don't want to be with nobody else. I'm good. After my ex-husband and a couple of other little relationships I had, and then him, and cancer and all that, I was just like, what, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And my mom was like, one day you're gonna meet someone, and they're gonna be what you needed them to be. Case in point, I did meet my husband. But before that, she told me you got to be open, and I would be like, it hurt. It hurt too bad, mama. I was like, it hurt. I don't like, if I can avoid being hurt, I'm going to avoid being hurt. I am the person that avoids conflict because I know how I can get once conflict. So I'm a lover, not a fighter no more. But I was like, it just hurt too bad. And my mama said, did you die? She was like, but did you die? And I was like, no, I didn't die. She said, you didn't die? She said, you had cancer and you didn't die. She said, you ain't dead. So guess what? You can love again. You didn't die. You was hurt. It hurt. But you didn't die. And I say that to all of y'all, and I don't mean that just in romantic love. I know that we have had friends that hurt us. I know that we have had family members that hurt us. Some of us are church hurt, all kind of things. But you are still here. You are still standing, and the Word of God says that He can change that stony, stubborn heart and give you a tender heart. Okay, a responsive heart, a soft heart. Okay. So, letting God heal you so you can live fully, not half guarded. That's right, Miss Idra. He had another plan for me. I'm always preaching to you. I'm not preaching. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing. Okay. Love isn't always safe, and this is true, but it's always sacred. It's never, if you truly love someone, you may be hurt, right? If things don't work out, how, whatever type of relationship. But God will see that. He never deems that against you for loving, right? It's never a bad thing to love. Ever, 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 ever. Then God promises to walk with you, whether you're loving again, trusting again, or learning how learning how to begin again. So our affirmation is, and I love this affirmation. I hope that you write this down. I'm gonna put this in my affirmation, but I am safe in God's love. Okay, I release the fear of being hurt again. Release it. I open my heart to love, friendship, and connection with wisdom and grace. Good morning, Miss Crystal. Thank you, Miss Nisa, baby. Good morning, Miss Crystal. Happy Thursday. I am safe in God's love. Y'all put that in the chat. I am safe in God's love. I am safe in God's love. Okay? I wish I had this affirmation when I was going through. I release the fear of being hurt again. Release it. Stop holding on to it. Okay? Put it in that sea of forgetfulness like we learned about yesterday. Okay? I am safe in God's love. I release the fear of being hurt again. I open my heart to love, friendship, and connection with wisdom and grace. Yes, you are safe in God's love. You are, baby, if you could be safe anywhere, it is in God's love. It is in God's love. Okay? Our journal prompts. These are good journaling prompts. Who or what am I avoiding because I'm afraid to be hurt again? Who or what am I avoiding because I am afraid to be hurt again? What would it look like to love wisely, right? Because wisdom and grace, but without walls. Without those walls that's keeping the love out, it's keeping you safe, but it's keeping the love out. I am safe in God's love. I am safe. Hug yourself. Like, honestly, I used to do that all the time. If I felt, I didn't say I'm safe in God's love, but I would hug myself and I would say I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. When those feelings would come up, like, ooh, I want to run. Ooh, I don't want to do this. Ooh, I don't know about opening myself up again. I was, because I had those feelings with my husband. I was like, I don't want to be hurt again. Okay. And I really had to work on myself to open myself up to love again. But I would hug myself and I'd be like, I am safe, I am safe, I am safe. And now you say, I am safe in God's love. I am safe in God's love. Okay? Action step. This week, take one small step toward connection. I love that. Connection. Okay? That's all we got to do at first. Connect. Text a friend first. Say yes to coffee or a phone call. Okay? Let your guard down in conversation. Okay? Pray for God to guide you to safe and healthy relationships. I think that is uber important that we ask God, connect me with people who are going to care for me, Lord, like you care for me. Lord, give me wisdom and grace in relationships. That's something that I don't know if we necessarily ask for and we need to. Lord, give me discernment. Lord, guide the people that you want me in connection with to me. Lord, but that means after you say that prayer and you get off your knees, you know you got to do the work. That means saying yes, not with the expectation that this may go somewhere, but being open, right? Sometimes we have to release those expectations. We have to stop being attached to the outcome and just do the thing, okay? Because a lot of times I don't know about y'all, let me stop saying we. Me, I would meet someone, get into my head, I liked them, they liked me, they were showing me attention, and then, the next thing I know, I'm planning our wedding, all of that, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, right? And I was attached to that outcome. So when things did not go the way that I had attached myself to, I was hurt. Sometimes we just gotta take it day by day, baby steps. You know that I met a new friend. We're gonna go do this. You know what I'm saying? And stop holding that against people unless they have done something purposely to hurt you. But stop holding that against people if it doesn't work out, because guess what? Everybody is going through something. That is where compassion comes in, right? That is where empathy comes in. Now, I'm not saying let them, violate your boundaries and all that kind of stuff, no. But if they're like maybe distant, they might have something going on, okay? Give them a pass. Maybe be a little bit more careful next time, if they pop up again and they want to try to do the thing again, whether it's a friendship or a relationship. But you know what? Send people away with love. You know what? Maybe you're busy right now. I understand. I'm not tripping with you. Do what you need to do. Bye, friend. You know what I'm saying? And keep it like that. Like, we have to stop being so attached to the outcome and just do the work. Just do the thing, okay? Just do the thing. So text a friend first. Say yes to coffee or a phone call, okay? Give the man your number. You can always block them, okay? It's okay. We have things in place to take care of that. Let your guard down in conversation. Now, I ain't saying go out there and tell all your business. Please do not, because we know that some people weaponize that, right? But maybe share something. Um, Share something that happened. Not bad, but good. I did this. Whatever. Let your guard down a little bit. Pray for God to guide you to safe and healthy relationships. Okay? So, healing doesn't mean you forget the pain. It means you stop letting the pain lead. Let God give you a new heart, just like that word said, Ezekiel 36:26. Baby, I'm remembering that one. He said he will give you a soft, responsive heart. Tender. Let God give you a new heart, soft enough to love again and wise enough to know you're never loving alone. Because what? You are safe in God's love. You are safe in God's love. All right, so what are some practical ways that you can be open again as a feminine woman of faith? All right. Pray for a soft heart daily. Okay. This says daily. So that means every day. Because, things happen and we want to close up and, we build that. We start building that wall. We get out our bricks and the mortar and we're like, I'm about to build this wall back up. Listen, we have to pray for a soft heart daily. Start each day with a prayer like, Lord, protect me without hardening me. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Protect me without making my heart hard, okay? Or making me hard. Keep my heart open but discerning, okay? Because two things can be true at once. We need to stop everything black and white, right? You can have an open heart and a discerning heart, right? God can allow you to love and keep you safe, right? Those things can be true. Softness is strength when it's partnered with wisdom. Let new people earn your trust slowly but safely. You don't have to dive all in right away, but you do have to start somewhere. You do have to start somewhere. Open the door a little at a time. A conversation, a lunch date, a shared prayer. Give yourself permission to build slowly without closing off. Baby steps. I tell y'all all the time, ain't nothing wrong with baby steps. Absolutely nothing wrong with taking baby steps. That's the thing. Social media, life, our society has us believing that things have to happen overnight. Okay, we got to take these major moves, right? All of that. But we know, as feminine women of faith, we get to move slowly, right? We're moving with grace. We're moving with intention, right? We're moving with wisdom, but with grace, right? We don't have to rush. We know that the good Lord is working everything out in His time. So why are we rushing? Why are we anxious? Why are we worried? Okay? We know He is working everything out for our highest good. Okay? And so we don't have to rush into anything, and that includes all types of relationships. Release past hurts through forgiveness, but don't be forgetful. But we know we talked about the forgetfulness. Still have your boundaries, is what basically this is saying. We don't hold things against people anymore. We don't keep score, right? Because God doesn't keep, baby, because if God kept score, Lord Jesus, I will never win, ever. So we're not keeping score. We are loving the way that 1 Corinthians 13 says to love. However, we're using discernment, right? You can remember the lesson without reliving the pain. Yes, we live in a microwave society, everything fast. And, honestly, I can say I got married really fast. We were married in less than a year of meeting each other. But our circumstances may have been a little bit different. We are older people, and it was just some things that, really came into place. And there's some things that I really prayed to God about. And my husband, he showed up and showed out. I would ask God every day, Lord, if this ain't the man, you let me know, because I'm not playing no games, Lord. I will be fine. I would say that all the time. I'd be like, I would be fine. if he ain't it, Lord, honestly, I pray that all the time, and he would keep showing up. And even if we argued or he made me mad, he would show up. He couldn't stay away. He's like, I can't not talk to you. He's like, whatever you need me to do, I'll fix it. he didn't care, and he was sincere. Like, and to this day, that is, if we argue, he coming. We had an argument the other week. We didn't really have an argument. Well, yeah, I guess it was. He came to me, and he was like, I can't not talk to you. And I was like, I can't talk to you either. I can't not talk to you either. And we were fine. So God can give you that same love, or better, depending on what you want. Okay? Write down who or what hurt you, pray over it, and release it to God. And I did that. Say, this no longer has power over my present. Whatever happened to you in your past, your failed marriages or relationships, your failed friendships, maybe failed family relationships, failed connections, failed businesses, projects, whatever the expectation that you set that didn't get met, stop giving it power. Stop giving it power, because we know all that we have right now is right now, the present moment. This moment that we just had a few seconds ago, we will never get back. You will never, ever get it back, because, baby, God, He can redeem time, but He never said that He can give you back the time, right? He can redeem it. He can make things happen, and I am a testimony of that. I had cancer. I know people that have been battling cancer for years. I had cancer. I was diagnosed in March of 22. I was declared cancer-free in April of 23. I know people fought for years and years and years. So God can step in and he can do it like that, right? However, you can't you can't get those moments back. Those moments we just had a minute ago, I can't get those back. And you can't either, right? So stop letting pain from whatever didn't work out mess up your present. Okay? Release it. Release it. Yes, no score. No scorekeeping. This is Arsa. Practice small acts of connection. Look people in the eye when they speak. We have stopped doing that. I look people in the eye. Listen, I got these big old eyes, so you're gonna see them, all right? Smile at strangers. Be discerning with that. But again, I don't see nothing wrong with giving a smile. Now, if you somewhere that you know ain't the good part of town, maybe keep that to yourself. But you know what I mean. Y'all old enough. Y'all know, okay? Compliment someone genuinely. Now that is something that I do when I'm out and I see something I like in my kids. I've always done this. Yes, let go of yesterday. Today is all we have. I've always done this. I've always talked to people wherever I go and asked them questions. And oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, I like your hair. Oh, I like that dress. Oh, where did you get that from? I have always been that type of person. It's funny because people think I'm shy, and I'm really not. But good morning, Miss Jenny. Happy Thursday. It's good to see you. So yeah, compliment someone. Oh, I like your smile. Oh, I like your hair. I like that lipstick. Whatever the case may be, there's nothing wrong with that. Engage in small talk with warmth, not fear. Okay, be warm about it. Not some. Listen, y'all be going on these dates or even meeting new people when you go into like a new setting. Y'all don't smile. Y'all go stand in the corner. Y'all got y'all a little drink and y'all just standing in the corner like this and somebody y'all know how you're giving that fake smile. Listen, be warm. Hey girl, hi. It's nice to meet you. Hi. Oh, you look just like I thought. You look just like I thought you would look. Listen. How do I say this? That joy and happiness, it can be expressed outwardly. It can be expressed outwardly. That joy and happiness that the Lord has given us, right? Because that's where our true joy and happiness is. It can be expressed outwardly. Stop holding that in, right? And saving it, okay? Who are you saving it for? Who are you saving it for? Stop holding it in, right? You may be saving it and miss out on the person that you was supposed to meet. Whether that again be a friendship or relationship, all of those things. Stop saving it. You could get more. I promise that it's an unlimited supply. You can get more. So these micro connections retrain your nervous system to expect love, not harm. And that is really good because we walk around with the expectation of that people are going to hurt us. We walk around in some type of fear, all of those things. Let's go out into the world expecting good things to happen to us. Let's move with an expectation of this is going to be a good day. I'm going to meet good people. I'm going to meet people that God has given me favor with, okay? I'm going to meet that friend. I'm going to meet that man if that's what you out here open to. Let's walk around with that expectation, okay? A lot of us walk into situations because of our past, which we have to release, thinking that this person is going to hurt us. And you know what? That shows up, whether you think so or not. I don't care how good you think you hiding it, you not. I can tell a mile away when someone has been hurt. it's you know how they respond. They might say hello, but it's like, hi. You know, you ever been that person? Hi. Yeah, that's not open. That's not warm, right? That's not any of those things. Now, I'm not shy, but I am an introvert. I love being at home. I don't have to leave the house, you know, any of those things. I'm definitely a introvert in that sense. But when I am out, I don't have a problem speaking to people, complimenting people, having conversations, being open, all of those things. And um, I think that that's a good thing. Yeah, so like you're an introvert, meaning you don't want to leave the house, but you do have to leave the house if you want to be someone, whether that's a friend or a man, or you know whatever. You do have to leave the house, okay? um, say yes more often, but with boundaries, right? You can be definitely both ways, warm or not. Oh yeah, like that's one thing y'all know that I'm working on, becoming a warmer person. Because sometimes, yeah, I can be a little bit cold. And I ask my husband for a temperature check. I'll be like, have I been cold? He'd be like, no, you're not cold to me, baby. Sometimes. But yeah, I seriously asked for a temperature check, right? I love talking to people when out. My granddaughter says, Granny, you know everybody and you love to talk, but when I get home, that's it. Yeah, like my social battery is like, now it's time to recharge. So yeah, I get it. So say yes more often, but with boundaries. Say yes to invitations that align with your peace. Okay? Say yes to friendship, community, and family time when it feels healthy. And stretch your comfort zone, but don't violate your spirit, okay? Affirm yourself in moments of vulnerability. Okay, this is what we talked about earlier. When you feel tempted to shut down, when you feel tempted to go back into your shell, okay, to guard your heart again, whisper, I am safe with God. I can open my heart and trust Him with the outcome. I am safe with God, okay? I am safe in God's love. You are safe. He has never left you and never will forsake you. Okay? Remember that. You really got to remember. That's why studying our scripture is vital, because you really got to remember that. You really got to remember that. I'm shy, quiet, and sometimes people think it's being unfriendly, but it's not. It's so not the case. Yeah. And it's okay. And you can be quiet, but you can give a big smile, right? Hi. You know, y'all know them smiles, those genuine smiles, not those ones that, like I said, like smile with your teeth. Close, shut them eyes. I shouldn't even be able to see your eye color, okay? Smile, right? And stop thinking that it's weird. I know some people think that's weird. It's not weird to smile. Let's stop letting society tell us these crazy things. It is not weird to smile. Small talk is not weird. All of those things are not weird. It's where it gets us where we're supposed to be going, right? So I am safe with God. I am safe in God's love. I can open my heart and trust Him with the outcome. I know I'm silly. He will never forsake us. That's right, Miss Cassandra. Don't let one person represent all people. Okay? Just because someone failed you doesn't mean everyone will. Doesn't mean everyone will. And I'm here to tell you, everyone won't. There's somebody out there looking for you, whether that's in the form of a friend or a romantic relationship or even a family member. There's someone that wants to be, even though y'all not blood sisters, maybe y'all cousins, they want to be close like a sister. A friend that maybe want to be your best friend. They out there looking for a best friend, and it's you. Okay? But because we've been hurt in the past, we close ourselves off to that. And who is that beneficial to? Right? Who is that helping? Is that helping you? You think it is because you think it's keeping you safe, but it's keeping out love. It's keeping out joy. You don't know. You might meet someone and y'all might plan on traveling the world together, right? Girls trip to Paris, Greece, Dubai. You might be meeting that man who will help you meet your dreams. Make your dreams come true, through God. Anything. But you are keeping that out because that one person, and sometimes it's multiple people, let's not get it twisted, especially if you've lived a while like me. That one person or 5 people did you wrong. You over here, you got that score. But like my mama said, did you die? Did you die? And she said it to me just like that. She was like, did you die? I was like, dang, mama, no, I ain't died, bud. You come my husband out. Yes, sir. Oh, no, they don't want to see that. You came in here to do that? Y'all, we got a new dog. He got a new dog. You should want to show everybody your puppy. That's your baby?
My dog baby.
Yeah, your dog baby. Say that. Because we talked about that.
Say hi to the people.
He can't see him. Yeah, bring him close. We have a new family member. Say hi, Maui. His name is Maui. Hi, Maui.
Okay.
All right. Showed everybody your dog. You happy now? Baby, he love that dog. Talking about opening your heart. That man, he's been wanting a dog since we got together, okay? And he finally got his dog, and he loved that dog, and I had to give him that talk last night, baby. If that dog come between us, the dog got to go. I'm the baby. I'm the baby. So let me make this clear. I know you love that dog, but and that dog chew up my stuff because that's a puppy. He's 8 weeks old. Let me tell y'all, okay? Because I could see the hard eyes as soon as he got him a friend and he planning all this stuff they gonna do together, all of that. Baby, let me tell you something. Don't let that dog come in here and mess your stuff up. He out there clapping with that dog right now, y'all. Yes, don't get it twisted, okay? Anyway. Sorry, I had to see that side of me. No, I'm just playing. Ask God to help you see people through fresh eyes. I love that, okay? Fresh eyes. Help me see people through fresh eyes. Not these eyes that have seen all of these things that I have cataloged into my brain to hurt me, that they hurt me. Help me to see people with a fresh set of eyes, okay? Not through the lens of your past pain. Girl, he's home more and then got a dog. Exactly, because that was the deal. Like, I wasn't taking care of a dog while you gone all over the country and out the country and all of these things. You needed to be home more. So when he did get his new position and he is home more, baby, but my father-in-law is not happy about this dog. My father-in-law still hurt from the dog that they had when he was growing up, and he said he didn't ever want another dog after Princey died. That was their dog. And so my father-in-law is like, I'm not letting him I'm not letting him get me, but he was already breaking him down last night, y'all. So anyway, yes, I love my dog, so I understand his man. Okay. I love the dogs too, right? But all right. But yes, help you to see people through a fresh set of eyes, not the eyes that saw the pain. Okay. Stay present, not paranoid. Ooh, thank you, Lord, because I know that's the thing. Like, we're paranoid. We start replaying the past in our head, and we honestly, and I'm gonna tell you this from experience, from the truth. If you keep replaying those things in your head, that is what will happen. Pure point blank. This, again, is a powerful thing. And if you keep playing, oh, they're going to hurt me. They're going to do me like so. No. Baby, it will happen every time. You have to have a positive outlook. And it will happen it will happen in a way that this person doesn't even want to do those things. Not necessarily, I don't know how to say this. Like they're working hard to try to prove to you that they are not that person, right? But if you keep believing that they're going to be that person, eventually that is how things will play out, right? What you believe in, what you see in this tape that's playing in your head, you gotta retrain that tape. You gotta retrain your thought life, and you have to retrain your nervous system. It's two things. I know, like, people don't connect those spiritually, but it's very, very spiritual. Okay? God gave us this brain, He gave us free will, He gave us these nerves to help us, navigate the world safely, all of those things. But you can train them to constantly be on guard, and you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to constantly be nervous. You don't want to constantly be anxious or worried. So you have to work on retraining those things. Okay, Mr. Tarsa, have a good class. I'm gonna end in a minute anyway. So instead of looking for red flags in every moment, focus on what's good and true right now. Just like what was that? Philippians yesterday. Focus on what is good and true. Guard your peace without guarding your heart so tightly that no one can reach it. Guard your peace, not your heart. Well, of course we guard our heart, but not Fort Knox. Okay. It's still a way to get in, right? Give love without needing control. And this is sometimes what happens when we're hurt before we try to control every aspect of the new relationship. And that never works well. It doesn't work well. Love without expectation, meaning, like I said earlier, stop being attached to the outcome. Meet people where they're at right now and enjoy that present moment, and then keep it moving. Stop getting that in your head. Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like he about with this dog, he think they finna run the world, right? Slow down and take it day by day. Okay? Offer kindness without strings attached. This is a really good one, because a lot of times we do things not really from the kindness of our heart. We do things with an expectation of someone is going to do that back for us. And I can tell you 100%, everyone ain't you. I don't know if your mama ever told you that, or your grandma ever told you that. People don't love with the same heart that you love. And it's just what it is. Okay? Everybody isn't at that place in life. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe they need to be the way that they are for God to lead them on the journey He's leading them on. And sometimes we just have to think about it that way. I learned through therapy and affirmations talk back to neighbor. Absolutely. Hold them captive. Counteract them. Like I tell y'all all the time about the Parrot app. Get on that app and record. I am safe in God's love. I am safe in God's love. And if you got to put in your AirPod real quick and turn that on and hear yourself say, I am safe in God's love, I promise you it helps. I promise you it 100% helps. People don't understand the power of their words, the power of the tongue, even though it's right here in this book. It is very, very, very powerful. God spoke and He created the whole world. So what can we do? He's given us the same authority, the same power with our tongue. Right? We are not God. But we can speak things into existence. We can believe and receive. It says it right here. So we have to start using that tongue in a good way. We have to start using these thoughts and thinking good things rather than thinking the worst. Let's expect good things to happen. And let's not, again, attach those expectations to people or outcomes, but to God. I'm going into this date, and maybe, this might not be the person for me, Lord, but I'm expecting to have a good time regardless. Okay? I am expecting to have fun. I am expecting to laugh. Those are the expectations that you can walk into with. Not, I'm expecting this to be the man of my dreams. Because he may or may not be. And you never know. He may connect you to the person. And that's how I always thought, like, this person may connect me to the next person that I might be with. Some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe they invite me somewhere and I'm out and then my man will see me. I didn't know how it was going to happen and I didn't try to figure it out either. But I just said, you know what? I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to have a good time. That is exactly how I view dating. I'm just going to have a good time. Maybe this will just be my friend. He might be my... Listen, I met a mechanic. I ain't even gonna go there. But you just never know if you are open, right? And you don't have to... Listen, I know we live in a society where we think that, men are out to get you and they just want to use you and abuse you. But baby, a lot of these men want to provide. And maybe they can't provide in the way that you expect them to, but they can provide little things, right? They can get you into a place, okay? They can bring you a cup of coffee, buy you some Starbucks, send it to your job, DoorDash. So there are little things that they truly, really want to provide, but a lot of times, I ain't even gonna go there. That's another conversation for another day. But they really, really, truly want to provide. Go into a date, you know what? He's gonna provide me with a great dinner. That's it, right? It doesn't have to be anything beyond that. Just bring your happiness and your joy, because I can guarantee you there is the endless supply. You can get more of it, I promise. Offer kindness without strings attached. A compliment, a smile, doing something nice for a person. All of those things, but without expectation. That is truly giving. That is truly being a cheerful giver. I'm giving from love. I ain't expecting nothing back from you because I know all things come from the Lord. So I'm not even worried about you giving nothing back to me. Everything is working out for my highest good. So I can give. I can put my time in. I can give money or things or whatever and not have to worry about you giving those things back to me, having an expectation that you're going to do me the same. It's okay. That's not why I give, right? This teaches you to love for love's sake, not for safety or guarantees. Love for love's sake. I love that. Love for love's sake. Love because God called us in his word to love. And that's it. That's all. Let's stop making things so complicated. He got to do this. He got to do that. She got to do this. She got to do that. She got to call me at this time. Like I said, I told y'all, my husband will make me feel like, girl, what is you doing? He was like, why do y'all do all of that? When I was saying, well, no, I can't text her because I texted yesterday and she's supposed to text today, and if she don't text today, he was like, what is that? That's not, he was like, that's not how men do. That's why men be friends for like 50, 60 years. Because they don't do like women. That's why we be falling out with each other. Because we have all of these expectations and rules, and you gotta do this, and they don't be having all that. Dog, you call me when you call me, we're gonna play basketball, we're gonna catch the game, and then if you don't call me, I guess something going on with me, it'll be all right. That's exactly how they act. But us, she ain't called me, she must don't like me no more. What did I put on social media? Maybe she didn't like that, I said that. Da, da. Baby, stop making it so complicated, okay? Stop making it so complicated. Be a cheerful giver, whether that is giving a text or giving something big, okay? Stop worrying about all of that. Stop putting those attachments on people in relationships and attach to the good Lord, and that's it, okay? Soft power reminder, an open heart is not a foolish heart, okay? Because we often think that those two things are synonymous, and they are not. It's a heart that trusts God to handle the outcome. Whether it's connection, correction, or closure. All right, so thank y'all. That was good. I think that I am better at opening my heart now. But yes, I went through a couple of things, and I went through a stage where I was like, never again. But look at God. Look at God. Look at his goodness. He is so good. Look at what he can do. Look at how he can change things around. We just have to allow him to. We really just have to allow him to. And we really have to understand that we are safe with him. we are safe in his love, and therefore we can love, right? Therefore we can have joy and happiness and not attach those to people or outcomes or situations, but attach that to God. So I hope that that was helpful. It was helpful for me as well. um I pray and intend that you have the most amazing Thursday and the most amazing weekend, because we don't go live on Fridays for now. I don't know when I'm gonna start that back up. We might just do Monday through Thursday for the rest of the year, and take Friday off. Because when school comes back and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. We'll evaluate it then. Now we still have not picked a book, so I'm gonna do that this weekend. In fact, let me write that down. I'm gonna I'm gonna put up a post where y'all can put some suggestions for a book for us to read. Again, it doesn't have to be a Christian-based book. Now, we don't want anything too spicy, because we are, we are proper women. We are ladies. But it can have a little spice. Ain't nothing wrong with a little spice in your life, right? So yeah, I'll do a post, and then next week we can do a poll on which book we want to pick. Okay. Good morning. Having internet issues. We'll catch you. Okay, Miss Nene, good to see you. Happy Thursday. Let me write a post about book club. But anyway, I pray and intend y'all have the most amazing Thursday and the most amazing weekend. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for showing up, for working through our technical difficulties and all of those things. Y'all know I'm always praying for y'all and always thinking about y'all. And let me know if y'all need anything. You can always DM me if you need something. Whether it's a prayer, I'm honored to pray for you. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on Monday. Bye. He come back with that dog, y'all.